Here with Benson in a house back in the 80s. For 2 weeks I was here. 2 weeks. I ate Chinese food every night. Benson fed me Chinese food every night. And he would take it with his hand, say, eat, eat, eat. That man was something else. 2 weeks I was in Kaduna, I was in Ibadan. I was in Lagos here. 2 weeks. But I saw the man of God do something I've never seen in my life. He was powerful. I don't know how many of you, of course, you've heard of Benton at House, all right? We are in a phone center one time where you used to make calls with the plugs, in the wall. So we had to wait for the lines. I'll never forget that. I'm sitting next to him wearing a Nigerian robe. He gave me a robe every day. I looked like the Pope. And on the platforms, I was so hot, I did this. My own air conditioning. It was hot in Ibadan and Kaduna up there. And here too in Lagos. And I'll be on the platform doing this. Too bad you were not there to see me. I'll never forget. We're sitting at this phone center place. We waited for 2 hours for the lines to come. That was before all the new stuff we have today. And a young man came to him and he said, "Papa, I have asthma." And Benson said, "Kneel." And the man knelt. He said, "Open your mouth." And he blew in his mouth. And he slapped him. Pow! I never saw a man slap another man in all my life. And when he slapped him, he slapped the asthma right out of him. That man was healed of asthma. When Benson said, "Be healed," wham, he smacked him like that. How I wish I could smack people now, but I can't. Well, Benson did it, why not? No, not today, you can't do that. I saw miracles with Benson Idahosa. Powerful miracles. Dear Lord, dear Lord, dear Lord. Oral Roberts told me that when he was with him, it was the dry season, and they were asking for rain. And Benson said to Oral, "It will rain in 2 hours," and it did. I will never forget flying from Lagos to Kaduna up there. The plane was packed. Nobody knew we were coming. And we show up at the airport here. And dear Benson kicked all the passengers out of the plane. He went up and told the pilot he's not flying nowhere. And he took the speaker and told them all to leave the plane, and they all did. They all walked out. And he gave us the first class cabin without even tickets. Nobody knew we were going to show up. We had no tickets. No tickets. We took the first class cabin. That happened. I was there. And he went down, and he was a big line of people. He said, "You go, you go, you go, you go." Filled all of coach, and then he told everybody else, "Go home." He went to the pilot and said, "Take off," and he took off. I'm thinking, I never seen a man in my life that controlled the airport. I flew on Nigerian airline that day, and Benson was in control of the airline. We show up to Kaduna, and the dear brother that has the big ministry now, Oyadepo, well, there's two of them, Oyadepo and Adaboye. I get them all mixed up. He was there standing, and I shook hands with all of them. Had an incredible service. I think it was 2 nights. In Ibadan, they attacked the platform when they saw the miracles. 100,000 people there. And the people ran and jumped on the platform when they saw the power of God. We had to run for our lives. I jumped over the fence and ran to the car, and they ran after me. I've paid my price for Nigeria. So now, we ran away. I didn't know how to escape the second night. So Ralph Wilkerson gave me a big, nice gold cross. So I'm wearing my robe, one under and one over. And I'm hot and I'm doing this, and the cross was on me. I looked like the Pope, even better than the Pope. And I'm thinking, dear Lord, how will I control the crowd tonight? If they attack us again, what will I do? I don't want to run away. So I said, I got an idea. I called the big bishop. I don't even know his name now. I said, Bishop, come here. So a tall man in Ibadan. I said, you know, the anointing is leaving me and coming on you. I took the cross and put it right on him. And I said, call that lady up. So one lady came up and I stood behind him and I blew. And she fell. I said, Bishop, that anointing is on you. And they attacked that man. And when I walked off, nobody even said bye. I just left safe and sound. Nobody chased me. I was smart. I was saved that day. I've always loved Nigeria. But I was afraid to come back in case something else happened like that.